Tell us a little bit about yourself, David.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, and I moved out here to Los Angeles about 6 years ago. And I came here on my own to pursue my passion, which is music, and that's where we are today. I've been working on a lot of projects. I'm a songwriter for other artists as well, but I'm also a solo artist, and that's really pretty much my goal, is to be multifaceted and to write hit records for other artists as well as for myself. I don't want to just be a solo artist,
How long have you been doing it, David?
Well, I've been singing my whole life, music's just always been a part of me, and from being a kid, having my sister yell at me all day, "Stop singing!" You hear that all the time from people. But when something's in you, that's just part of it. So I took that inspiration, and that's what I used to come out here, and now I'm just trying to make my own moves independently.
Thought-provoking question. So with thought-provoking songs like One Love, what is the impression that you're trying to leave on the industry?
Well, overall, in all honesty, I'm not very happy as a fan, just as a fan of music. I'm not happy with the current state of mainstream music. And for me, I think there's a lot of power in music that we're not utilizing. And in terms of its impact on society, and I just want to have a part in that. I want to have a part in the shift, in swinging things in terms of music back in the day. I think of some of my favorite artists. You think of Marvin Gaye or someone whose music was a sign of the times. The music reflected the things that people went through, and I don't think the music does that so much today. So essentially, that's my goal with music. It's just for people to be able to relate, because that's what this is all about.
Yeah. All right. Next one.
I think that one of my strengths as an artist is that you can't really define my sound. I'm so influenced by so many different styles and genres, and really what I do is a big melting pot of sounds. So it's hip hop, it's R&B, it's soul, it's alternative. It's I just don't believe in titles, So for me, I want to market, of course, my generation. I want to promote my music to them, but I think that anyone can relate.
If you could reach another target audience, something different that you're used to, what genre would it be?
Well, I would probably reach to more alternative. My album is guitar heavy, so I've kind of been referring to it as alternative R&B. But I would say I'd like to reach out to that demographic mainly because I'd like to show them another side of hip hop and R&B, not so much what everyone else associates with.
Who do you identify with alternative?
You mean artistically, or I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're super dope. I just like anything that's organic, And I find that a lot of the alternative artists, they seem to have a little more of that in their music. So I can relate from that standpoint.
If you had some advice for the students at LA Film School, what would your advice be as far as the industry?
I would say let your passion take you where you want to go. Just follow that. I think that a lot of times we get caught up in everything else, especially in this industry. It's a lot of politics. It's a lot of who you know. It's a lot of things that really don't have much to do with the art form itself. And I think that my suggestion or my advice would just be to let your passion guide you. I think that you can accomplish anything with your career choice, but you have to really mean it. And I think that as long as you stick to that, then the sky's the limit. Got my video for One Love for my debut album, Fly 735. It's on iTunes, it's everywhere online. Check it out.
Place of origin and what is your occupation?
All right,
place of origin, like where my family's from, or where I grew up, or whatever. I'm from Northeast Iowa originally, from Irish extraction, and no, I moved out. I went to college in Florida, to my internship in New York City, and I've been out in LA 9 years. I'm from the Midwest originally.
What is your methods of the film process?
Film process, like the production of it, or pre-production, or everything. Oh well, like I do development for a production company. So I'm contacting investors, calling them, setting up meetings with other people that have funds and means, and networking to make it happen with the films that my production company that I have a stake in is trying to get off the ground.
When did you begin?
Got Anderson Cooper over here. No, I started, I guess, 2000. I started film, and I started, working in film, going to school for it, 2002, and I've been in it since.
Do you have your own traditional way to warm up?
I like to call when I make calls. I don't call my favorite first. I don't, and when I'm writing, I've written on creative entity too. I always leave a little bit that I know I'm going to finish the next day. That's easy. I leave a good place to leave off for the next day. I don't finish something. I give it a little bit before I give a little bit of a buffer, and I can finish it easy and then pick up, and I get the juices flowing the next day. I pick up.
What do you find intriguing about your line of work?
Cool people. Every time, every person you call is different. Every time you go out, it's fun. It's you're around creative people. I used to live in New York City, and nothing against New York, but it's the financial capital of the world. So you're around a bunch of financial-oriented, like-minded people that if you like finance, I don't like finance. I like creative, I like fun, I like music, I like movies, and that's why LA is better for me. And I've been here 9 years. I lived in New York 1 year, lived here 9. That should tell you everything you want to know.
What was the reason you took this career path? It's fun.
Okay, it's fun. It's challenging. You get to create something, to see something that you had an idea of, and then to have other people take it seriously and listen to you about the idea. That you're just sitting at home one night by yourself, or walking home, or on the train, or whatever, stuck in traffic. You thought of an idea, and then you develop it. You go through the channels, the training in film or wherever, or a song or video games or whatever, and then you have it, you conceptualize it, develop it, nurture it, and then you get it in other people, and you're discussing it. That's a trip. That's what it's all about.
Before your career, was it your first choice?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the film business. I guess I went to school. I delivered pizzas. Went to University of Iowa briefly. Didn't like it. Joey College scene. Didn't really dig it. Went and delivered pizzas, and then I went to film school down in Florida.
What is your favorite part of the job?
Being, I guess, preparing and delivering and nailing it. That's the best part. Is that when you've got somebody in the palm of your hand, and you've prepared and you've seen it, you've visualized it, it's made it happen. They're hanging on your every word, and you're making sense. That's the best part. And then they, of course, give you money to produce a film. That's always the best part too.
A few years down the line, do you still see yourself having the same occupation? And if so, what changed?
Just get better, get more savvy. Don't make the same mistakes twice. And yeah, I'll absolutely have the same. You can do this forever. That's what's great about it. You know what I mean? It's Phil, and your mind's never gonna stop creating ideas. You're never gonna stop meeting people unless you're a total hermit. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're gonna be in this forever. Yeah, in one capacity or another. I don't grip electric anymore, but I do this now, and I'm in the film business. You know what I mean? Doing that, so you'll never get out of it. You'll always have some kind of connection to it.
Were there any struggles at some points?
Are you kidding me? God, it's like, yeah, but it's a lot of fun. Looking back on it, you wish you had those struggles. Because it's easy, who want somebody that hasn't had any struggles in their art, really, music, film, anything. I mean, it's like I'm a comedian, and I've been on stage before, but when I'm happy and in a good mood and I have a girlfriend and all that, I'm not funny. Nobody's funny when they're. You need to make it interesting, to make a struggle. You have to be. Or to make it interesting and engaging and fascinating. It comes from struggle. It comes from having tough times and rising above. That's how you build character. That's how you get better. That's how you learn to forget about stupid small stuff and focus on the important.
Yeah, this is our interview project for P4 for Professor Tatum's class. I'm in the recording arts program.
I just arrived from there. I'm on the music production program. I'm a trombone player and also play the piano, the guitar, and I came here to be a music producer. And this is our interview, our video before.
And I'm in the recording arts program, and this is our project for P4, and I want to do film sound. And that's it.
And I'm here for a recording engineer. I play guitar and I sing. And I'm ready to get this started and get done and woo! Okay.
With David Vines, and it went great. We got some great CDs out of it. My name's Lady. I'm originally from Jersey, and I'm here just for music production.